Alright guys, welcome back to the Total War Rome 2 Rome campaign. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 600 subs, which is very doable. You guys can do it. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy. Also, in the last part, we fought Carthage. In today's video, I want to try and conquer the entirety of the rest of the African province and fight Libya. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to force march this army down here. Come over here to Iole. Build a consecrated ground, so we have a building that's actually giving us public orders, not all from garrison. Our next conquest will either be into Greece, Spain, or Gaul. But Spain's only going to happen if we take this part of Africa, so we have a jumping off point. Which will enable us to have to fight Carthage again, which will give us more Mauritania and the Isle of Palma, which is pretty decent. And I want to take this right now because I think Lepsis is one of the grain settlements in the game, which is fairly good. We do have this army that I want to move back to Rome because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. And it makes every sense to have a reserve army around here where the Veneti are building up and they don't like me. So I think we're going to force march this army to Patvium. And we'll move this army to Iader. It's because they have a lot of troops. Is that the Veneti? That's the Veneti. It might be worth at some point trying to go back and conquer that. But I don't want to yet. I want to finish down here. Also, since we pissed off Athens in the last part, we might be able to trade with Sparta. Is Macedon... Macedon is at war with Athens. So, actually, really quickly, we might be able to move this way. And then, after join the war, finish off Athens and get some free territory. It might be worth doing. But anyway...
My lord offers you peace.
We are labeled as untrustworthy right now diplomatically, which I don't... Well, no, we're trustworthy now. One thing I want to do is send out... Like, check our politics. Let's go characters. Or send diplomacy. I want to send one to Macedon because I'm going to keep them liking me. And we'll have you. You can't do anything yet. Don't really want to do a whole lot of political stuff. But I will when it serves my interest. Let's take this army off force march and start moving it towards Lepsis. So we'll be able to take Lepsis next turn regardless. And I still want to keep moving this army all the way up to Patlium because I don't trust them. This army, let's move down. Then we'll ask to join the war, and then we will take Apollonia. We'll take advantage of the political situation in Greece, but hopefully that doesn't lead to Sparta. Oh, Sparta, well, Macedon just took it. We're not going to take a peace treaty. Macedon has a pretty big army, which kind of worries me. Let's look at technology. Make sure this is what we want to recruit. +6 melee attack and defense for all units. That's honestly probably worth it. To be honest, especially if we have to fight Greeks. So we'll march you up to Patvium. We'll upgrade some stuff. There's an army with attack Lepsis. They do it. Ooh, they have elephants. It could be interesting just for the battle. Yeah, let's fight it. Because they have elephants. Alright, do it while we're dry. If you don't know how to beat elephants in any Total War game, you really just want to scare them. So you want to use your javelin. And horses get scared of elephants. I'm pretty sure I do in Rome 1. I'm not sure about Rome 2. So what we want to do is try to avoid cavalry interaction with the elephants. So we're going to do our standard double line. We'll put archery REI on the right. All of our cavalry on the left because it's flatter. Actually, this is flatter, but this is flat enough. And if they try to land over here, which I don't think they have a navy, but if they do, our cavalry's in position to intercept. We'll put our skirmishers on skirmish mode out in front of the main line. So we'll go like this. We'll wait. Where are the elephants? You might not be able to see them. I'm hoping they don't sit and camp inside the city. But if they do, they do. If they want to come out, they can come out. I am the attacker. So let's move up a little bit. Nothing crazy. We'll guard our flank with the cavalry. We'll move the general up. See if we can't bait anything. Still looking for the elephants. I'm not seeing it. Let's fast forward. Actually, probably better if we come from over here. They do have troops landing, but I'm not super concerned about it. Our cavalry can reach. Our cavalry can reach. If not, it's fine. Just keep moving. Here we will put the Triara continually on our right flank. I don't think we're going to be able to reach them. Oh, we'll be able to reach these two. One is a spear unit. I don't think we're beating that unit. We should break it. It's not a very big unit. It's only 46. If we pull these two back and charge again, we should definitely beat it. This unit is just going to get slaughtered. I don't see the elephant, which is a little worrying, but we should still be fine. Move the Histadi. Skirmishers will move in front of the Histadi. Triarii. We'll start to move that way. But Principes. They're behind the Histadi. The cavalry should be able to destroy this. So we don't have to deal with it later. As soon as they're shattered, they can stop killing. It might not actually... No, they'll shatter. They'll shatter. Over here we have spearmen, so let's move you guys over here. Let's fast forward. Kind of divide, but we'll also kind of not. So we have our forces ready. Grab the cavalry. Put that right there. Just keep moving the infantry up. Following the Principes, form a larger line. You form up right here. They're taking out their spears. These are hoplites, so I do want to get rid of them. They're decent. Now you guys can like focus on the slingers. You should be able to like massacre the hoplites. Start moving in. There, you two can line up directly behind. We just lose a Hastati? How the fuck? Alright, send a Principe in. Let's fast forward less now. Wait, you two are out of ammo. Fuck that. Move up. And charge the hoplites in the rear. I do want you to purposely engage the hoplites. Number 2 Velites. Fire under Libyan hoplites. Keep moving up. Actually, go for... That's not the general. I don't know where their general unit is at. Cavalry. And go take that capture point. See if we can't win. They're gonna get slaughtered. Keep on going, keep on going. Get this fast, it's gonna be a little boring. At least for me, I don't know about for you guys. We get a little cinematic. By the way, if you guys don't have it but are interested in it, the blood pack is not worth it. For however much it is. It's definitely not worth it. Would not recommend. Whoa. There's the elephants. We're out of skirmishers. Well, doesn't matter. Because they broke the army losses. We lost 600. Triarii I killed a lot. His thought he did some. I need to use the Principes more. But we win this battle. Let's occupy.
Victory for Rome!
It extends our control along the African coast. We might be able to force out a battle over there. Let's start converting. Let's just have dogs. This can turn into this. The army's going to replenish. Can I get elephants? No. General details I'll remember for the only time in this whole Let's Play. Here. Let's get the one that minuses for upkeep. We're making 5,000. So at this point, it doesn't make any sense not to get another army. So you get this. We can get Auxilia Cavalry. Let's get the skirmishers recruited this turn. Let's get, if I can, the Triarii. I can get one Triarii. So that gives me a decent force in Italy. So we're going to take the west. We're going to take Libya this part. Next part, we'll have to see. See where I feel like going. It's probably going to be Massila, just so we have the whole western coast of Africa. Or northwest. The western half of North Africa's coast. Put it like that. This army's almost entirely redone. Can I secure loyalty yet? You, yes. I don't want to deal with loyalty issues. So you can move up. Let's see if we can't force a... See if we can't force a battle.
Ready for orders.
Probably not. Can I put you in ambush stance? No. Over here. Consecrated ground. Let's do Shrine to Jupiter. You're minusing 5. Honestly, taking this would probably give me enough buildings to justify that. Massila, what do we have?
I will be a patient audience for your speech. Be sure that you bring a profitable message.
I do want this conquered. So what we're going to do is we're going to end our trade agreement.
I will be a patient.
Which we took a diplomatic hit, but I think we'll be fine. This army here. We'll get a unit of Hastati because that's all we can afford. Characters requires attention. Punish him. We'll essentially have 2 free armies to do whatever we want with. Because we have the army at Papium and we'll have the army at Rome. Which, now, let's take Marcomates. I could fight this, but I think I'm going to auto-resolve. I don't want to drag this video out. Oh, we took some pretty significant losses there. So, let's make this a field of Mars, get an auxiliary camp. This can be... I'm not really worried about what that turns out to be. Let's make this... Let's get a port. So Africa is ours now. And they took over here. So that means this army, once it's done, let's get the other Triarii and another Hastati. This army will probably come to Africa to help just finish out the conquest of the continent over there. Which we do want to eliminate Libya as fast as possible. Let's check politics. Nothing really to be done. So while this is working out, Lepsis is not going to have a strong garrison. Elephants would shit on it. So let's move this way. The fleet might retake it, but we'll just march back down there. It'll be fine. But see, we just don't have a whole lot of stuff going for us. You're at 20. Can I pull you out yet? No, you're actually, yeah, I'm going to pull you out. Are they at war with anybody? They're at war with Carthage. So let's offer Carthage
We accept.
an excuse to go to war with them so we can pull this army out. We'll head straight down here because they just took this settlement, so we can deal with that. And then we'll take their coastal settlement right below Spain.
The storm.
I'm not going to make these. I'm hoping Libya doesn't do anything.
My honorable master would have me talk of gold.
We'll accept that just for now. They just took Marcomates back. Not a big deal, but we will destroy what's left of this army. Release because it gives us more money, and then you can come back down this way. Politics. Secure loyalty twice. Not worried about the financial cost of it. You here, we can get commander. You're then able to march into Dimity. And we'll just occupy this, that, this. I'll make something else. And then you can go to fight that army. You guys can get upgraded though, which is pretty nice. This army, you guys can get upgraded. Now let's get 3 more Histati, so this is at least like a workable army. Alright. Which is this dude. Here, we're going to go for the upkeep option. We're going to start losing a little bit as we recruit more of like money per turn. But it should all work out. He's going to try to go for idle, but we might be able to force march back there.
My lord,
We're not going to make peace with Libya. It's not going to happen. Carry on. I don't really want mercenaries. But we are able to march that way. So here, let's get a field of Mars going. This army can eliminate Libya this turn.
Let them cower before Rome.
It still looks like a Roman settlement, but can't be 100% sure. Did not get there, so we got to essentially respend all that money again. Get that. We got that done. Ask for upkeep for all armies, but over here. Let's 5 from agriculture. We'll start working on that. After we destroy this army, we're going to go straight over this way. Now let's get our... Can't afford Principes just yet. And you're going to have to sit here for a turn just to deal with public order in Africa. But you're getting plus 18, so you can basically jump between cities.
Ready for orders.
Which let's... What did you lose? You lost 3 Principes and cavalry. So let's replace that. Lepsis is going to come under attack. Alright, here we'll go mine so we get well from industry. Try to diversify our economy. This army That army is just going to constantly be a little out of reach. But I think he has to march straight through there, so we might be able to catch him. But Larry... let's get that. This army can come out of force march, and I will upgrade to cavalry. What's the composition of this army? Alright, it's still auxiliary cav, which is what I want. We can expand Mediolanum. Let's go practice field. You gotta wait until Libya gets eliminated before I can end the part, at least. Maybe. We'll see how long this video goes for after editing. Hey, they're starting to pull away. I just don't want Libya to do anything stupid. So let's start... let's put you on force march and go to Lepsis. Here we got characters. Sacrifice a white bull. We might be able to deal with that next turn. That army's just constantly going to be a little out of reach. It might be worth. We're going to take attrition. We go out in the desert. They're going to be taking attrition, so... it's that spot. They're coming up here. Let's march up here. And then we'll try to destroy that army. We really need another army down there. But with this army, let's go ahead and get 5 Principes. Go ahead, get that army finished, so it's ready to get done with. If Libya doesn't move again, they want a peace treaty. The state took that territory, which we can actually, after eliminating Libya, try to go for that.
I think that many will regret your choice. Let us hope that the regrets come singly, not like Roman legions.
What do you say about Roman legions? This army... they're both on force march. He might take Thapsus, which would be unfortunate. Let's march west. This army... we might... I don't think I need to move it. It's gonna be annoying to deal with, but if we have this army... I think after we take Africa, we're gonna start going into Gaul. I look... oh. That fleet might just get destroyed by the garrison. Auxiliary barracks. Alright, let's end turn. Garrison's not really going to do anything, but next turn, without force march, we should be able to just take back Thapsus and destroy one of their armies.
My lord.
We'll get a non-aggression pact with them, which is fine. So what we can do now, take you off of force march and attack Thapsus. Which we can repair. I don't remember what they dismantled. Just get some generic public order stuff. I'll think about what I want to build later. If that army is destroyed, this army is still here. we might be able to force it west, which means this army should be able to start conquering the rest of Africa. But this is where I'm going to end this part. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. Peace.